In the depths of the sea, there are things that are unusual to be found on it. What are these strange things? Without further ado, let's find out. Statues. You heard it right. Museums are not the only place you can find historical relics. If they're lucky, deep sea divers occasionally run into submerged ancient statues. For example, on the seafloor of the coast of Naples, Italy, lies one of the world's only underwater archaeological parks, which is the ruins of the ancient Roman city of Baia. Giant squid. It is not a myth, giant squids are real. These giants that can measure up to 59 feet in length and weigh nearly a ton live in inhospitable deep sea habitats. Because of that, we know very little about them, as researchers only get to study them after they reach the shores dead. But in 2004, Japanese researchers were able to take the first ever image of a live giant squid. 2 years later, scientists in Japan's National Science Museum successfully caught a live 24-foot female giant squid. Underwater rivers. Rivers under the sea exist, and they look like a portal to another dimension, with the flowing water producing a fog-like barrier. Anatoly Beloshin and his group of divers found the most recent one in Mexico. They called it Cenote Angelita, which flows around 115 feet deep at some places, with fresh water and salty water at varying depths, complete with trees and leaves flowing on the seabed. Goblin Shark. There is a dreadful creature treading the dark, watery abyss. It has a long body, a large nose for preying in the shadows, and sharp teeth. The Goblin Shark lives in the open ocean near the sea surface up to the depths of at least 1,300 meters or 4,265 feet. It can reach up to 10 to 12 feet long and is sluggish until they attack sharply and quickly at 10 feet per second, making them notorious for having the fastest jaws in the ocean. If you ever encounter one, do not blink or you will be sorry for your dear life. Australian Box Jellyfish. There is no doubt that jellyfish are one of the animals living in the ocean that you want to stay away from. Their stings can be from minor redness, rush to a deadly paralytic effect. If that is not scary enough, the most venomous marine animal is a jellyfish. The Australian box jellyfish, found in warm coastal waters with lethal varieties in the Indo-Pacific region and northern Australia. Barreleye fish. Many compare deep sea creatures to horrifying extraterrestrial creatures that Hollywood films portray, and the barreleye fish is no exception. With its transparent head with green and shiny barrel-like eyes, its face is even more confusing, with the eye-like organs above their tiny mouths. They live in a sad area of the ocean, around where the sunlight from the surfaces fades to complete darkness. That is why, when looking for prey, they turn their tubular eyes upwards to see. Blob fish. Social media crown the blob fish as the ugliest fish to ever exist. Their frown and sluggish appearance can haunt your nightmares, but the blob fish only looks that way when it is out of water. This sad-looking fish lives 2,000 to 4,000 feet deep into the ocean, where they look pretty normal. The change in pressure is what makes them lose their shape and end up looking like the blob they are above water. Chimaera. The voodoo doll of the sea. Chimaera looks like someone took different fish parts and sewed them up together to make a new one. These tapered black or pale blue fish with smooth skin are closely related to sharks, skates, and rays. However, they have distinctive upper jaws fused to their skull, 4 gills with an external opening, and 3 pairs of large permanent grinding tooth plates. Their large translucent and green eyes are monstrous to look at, but that is just how deep sea creatures adapt. Vampire squids. Vampire squids are not squids but are cephalopods, living fossils residing on Earth even before the dinosaurs. It has large blue eyes, an evolutionary wonder adapting to its deep sea habitat, 8 arms, and a curly strand for sensory purposes, and also does not drink blood. Their name comes from their dark-colored skin. Feather star. Related to sea stars living on the seafloor, they look like beautiful flowers at first, but watching them swim through deep waters will leave you with a spine-tingling experience, as it seems like a bunch of centipedes glued together swimming through the ocean. It is a mesmerizing experience, as you do not know whether you should look or be disgusted. Sarcastic Fringehead. Here is a fish with a bad temper and a big mouth who likes to kiss its enemies. Sounds funny, just wait until it attacks you. The sarcastic fringehead has a distinct jaw that fangs out to the side like an alien creature and attacks anyone from their fellow fringeheads to scuba divers. They are highly territorial, so you might just get surprised by one without doing anything threatening aside from being near. Sarcastic fringeheads are common in the coast of California. But there are more strange things in the deep sea, as as we all know that the sea is very huge and there might be much scarier creatures lurking on it. Thank you for watching. As always, stay curious. See you on the next video.